a man suddenly discovered something strange. A Russian ship had unexpectedly appeared in the heart of New York City. People initially thought it was just a simple storm, unaware of the impending danger. At that moment, a towering wave formed on the surface of the sea, hurtling towards the city with immense force, poised to engulf everything in its path. They were powerless to fight back. As they made their way towards the library on higher ground, news of the tsunami finally came through on the radio. Only then did people realize that fleeing was a frantic endeavor, but it was too late. Massive amounts of seawater surged into the streets, rushing towards the crowds. Drivers stuck in traffic were momentarily stunned as they witnessed the scene unfolding before them. The throng of people who couldn't escape in time were instantly swallowed up. In the face of this ruthless disaster, helpless humans were utterly powerless. Skyscrapers managed to block some of the force of the waves. In a nearby residential area, a mother and daughter had just escaped from their predicament. Suddenly, she found her wallet and shield in the car, so Anna had to go back to retrieve her bag, putting herself in harm's way. Mike, standing not far away, had now realized that the terrifying wave was coming straight for them. Seeing this situation, Mike made a decision on the spot and rushed towards Anna without regard for his own safety. Mike arrived in front of Anna and pointed behind him. There, a 100-meter-high tsunami was approaching. People all around were screaming, frantically rushing into the library. The impact of the tsunami was unimaginable, and humans were powerless against it. Those who couldn't escape in time were directly consumed. At the last moment, Mike and Anna fled into the library along with the crowd. Mike thought they would be safe hiding in the library. However, the ferocious floodwaters gushed out directly, and soon the water outside was a full 10 meters deep. Mike made his way to a phone that was about to be submerged and successfully contacted his father. Jack was a renowned American meteorologist. He told Mike to stay in the library because the northern hemisphere was about to enter an ice age. Suddenly, Mike fell into the icy water. Jack heard the sound of him falling in over the phone and realized his son might be in danger. He decided to rush from Washington to New York to rescue him. Fortunately, half a minute later, Mike climbed out. Anna quickly found him some dry clothes to change into and used her own body to keep him warm. Soon, heavy snow began to fall outside. In the library without water or electricity, people could only tenaciously resist the bitter cold. Suddenly, someone spotted from the window that outside, in the biting cold wind, a large number of people were leaving the city. Seeing this, the security guard hurriedly called everyone, claiming that food was scarce in the library and that he was leading people out of the city. Mike stopped everyone, saying his father was a meteorologist and that the storm outside was getting worse. If people didn't go far, they would freeze to death. But most people still followed the security guard out. The streets were crowded with refugees. Only about 10 people, including Mike, remained in the library. They found a room deep in the library. Mike picked up a few books and threw them into the fire for warmth. Then they smashed open the vending machines, but these snacks wouldn't last long at all. At this point, a homeless man said he could eat things from the rubbish bin. The group gathered around the fire, talking and laughing, while those who had chosen to go out had all frozen stiff, taking shelter under a bridge. Although some had already frozen to death, they still didn't believe Mike and continued to wander.